your body in position, it's hard to hold. Chainsaws are designed for right-handed use. It offsets 3 reactive forces, keeps the saw outside the impact area of your body. If you use it left-handed, it's going to come across your right leg, left leg, and if the saw kicks, I'll show you what that is, the brake doesn't activate unless you have an inertia activated brake where it goes on automatically, if you will, okay? So if you use it this way, you shouldn't. You better seek out something that's going to give you that extra margin of help. Now this saw has brakes, back, talks to you. If it kicks to the side, has an added measure. So this is not a consumer feature. It's not a pro feature. It's an everybody, in my opinion, should use it feature. I love the saw out in the woods. It requires less energy. And as I'm limbing a tree, as you get out there, I can't activate the chain brake here. And if I don't activate the brake and I start walking over branches and turn an ankle, that saw can be a problem. As I limb and I get out here, put the brake on. Very nice and easy. Advance over that stuff. If you fall now, you got a brake on, it's going to give you an added measure of safety. Okay?
What's that called?
This is a trio brake. We've had it for a long, long time.
Yep.
It's on just one model of saw right now.
Right now.
Okay? So, please.
346.
Caleb.
346 XP.
It would be a 346 XP trio brake. And you can get that saw without as well. Okay. Alright, so step 3 is escape. If I'm on this side of the tree, I'm always looking at a 15-degree angle because we never want to be behind the tree. The tendency is for that tree, if it breaks contact here, to seek the stump in the back end. It goes way off the back if you see it. Never be behind a tree. 15 feet, because 85% of injury occurs within 15 feet. Don't turn your back and run. That's 101. Get to your escape route, be nimble, stay there, and you'll be able to dodge or be a little bit safer closer in at 15 than you are trying to run away. Remember, if you run, you're dealing with the crown, and it will get you. Step 4 is the hinge. My elbow has a hinge. This right here is the hinge. You don't just cut it off, you lose control. The hinge calculation is 10% of the diameter of the tree, roughly at breast height. DBH we call that, 4.5 feet above the ground. So if I got these poles are 10 inches wide, 10% of 10 is 1 inch. So I want this hinge, you can see, to be about 1 inch uniform, 80% across the face, if you will. Okay? Now, if I start cutting from the back, I'm in that danger zone. If I come through the center and set my hinge up first, I got wood in the back, and bring it back and leave a piece, I can now get in a position here to check my crew, wait for the wind, wait for pedestrians, all clear. When I clip that back piece, let me rephrase that, when Beth clips that back piece and gets into her escape route, the tree is going to be going where we want it to go and she's going to be safe. And we're going to get the right objective, which is the tree is down, I'm safe, and all you guys are safe. The back cut plan then is step 5. And in my world, back cutting is always a bore cut. A bore cut sets the hinge up first. It's the most important part of felling a tree. If I don't have a hinge here and it's leaning to the left, it's going to go wherever. If it goes to the tops without a hinge, it's going to take it one way or the other. So very critical that we have it. Good. Right,
can you end the steps again real quick? Just
yeah, very good. We like to, by the way, I sit on the ANSI Z133 committee. I chair the chainsaw group for the U.S. And this plan is going into that book. It's short, simple, and to the point. I can't teach you, Tim, how to do every tree, but I can teach you a plan that will get you to step 5 to say, yes, I'm gonna, or no, I'm not. Because I get to many, and I say, I need something, I need machinery, I need help, whatever. So, the steps are hazards and obstacles, leans, side to side, front to back, escape route, which way am I going and where. You want to have that so that you know in emergency, you just get there, you don't think about it. Hinge calculation, 10% DBH, diameter breast height is 4.5 feet above the ground. The objective is, if you got a hinge that's too thick this way, if I push hard enough, it'll break, it won't bend. But if it's thin for the size of this, it'll bend and give me control. and step 5 is the back cut. What you guys traditionally know is just cut from the back. I don't do that because it'll give me time and my partner to have a wedge in there and just to release a piece, and we're going to be safe. And all you guys got to do is listen for the rocking music, and I want a rousing applause for it, if you will. Okay? Any other quick questions?
Thank you.
All right, Beth, you can actually stay here.